Welcome everyone. Hi, how is it going everyone? Welcome chat, welcome everyone, good morning. Welcome guys. Enjoy our session guys, welcome, good morning. And enjoy the giveaway we've got for today. Let's just share this with our community members. Good morning guys. How's it going? How are you today? Welcome guys. Thank you for joining. Let me share with you. Let me just quickly create the message with the giveaway. $25,000 instant funding. Tap 1 futures giveaway. This is gonna be today guys on the stream. So make sure to stick with me as much as you can. Good morning everyone, welcome guys, appreciate it. Azil, I heard about it. And I'm still studying Sabio Trade Firm. I'm still studying. If there is going to be a review about it that I'd like to do public and that I can do public, basically any review that I do has to be very well documented. And if I'm not sufficiently documented about something, I'm not going to be able to say anything. Currently, that's my position with Sabio Prop Firm. But as soon as we get the documentation continuing, and we have a list of prop firms we're documenting, especially with the website that we're preparing. It is a pretty difficult exercise, but it's really enjoyable for me. So this is where we are with Nasdaq guys. Hope you're having a great, what is it today? I'm totally off the calendar. It's 24th of April. What a great time. Good morning everyone. Hope you have an amazing day. We are doing today our giveaway for Tap 1 Futures, and tomorrow we do a giveaway for Ticktick Trader. These are the two platforms we're trading, both instant funding, both are delivering very nicely guys. So what's happening today on Nasdaq? I'm gonna ask you a question fellas. Are we gonna trade today above the daily opening, which is sitting on 826? That's where the daily opening sits. 826, that's gonna be the question. Let me do a poll. Are we going to trade above 826 daily opening? Today's daily opening, let's put it that way. What do you think about it guys? 826 right there. Good morning, welcome everyone. One of the things that we successfully performed here is quite recently a breakout, a retest of the breakout, and a confirmation on that. This is exactly what happened guys. We broke out of a significant trending line that setup pressure representing about 300 points from the tops we managed to do. We had a sell-off at the end and then a quick recovery up to the daily opening, back from the daily opening into the converted previous resistance, current support trending line, which is also on daily VWAP and 200 days EMA blue line, right? So there is a lot going on 740s, a lot. Welcome guys, good morning, appreciate it. Make sure to like the video so we can get the numbers high. $25K giveaway, and tomorrow we're gonna do another $50K giveaway. So a lot of you think that we're going to trade above the daily opening today. A lot of you see the current situation as a bullish context. Today we've got scheduled economic unemployment claims coming out in about 27 minutes. Unemployment claims. Look at this one. Look at this one. We're sitting $3,800, which is above the threshold, but we don't have the consistency needed yet to request a payout. Let's have a look into performance stats, and I can quickly do the math. How much money do I need to go for a payout here because of the consistency? So the highest day is 1,339, which I have to multiply times 5. $6,695. That's how much I have to do, which is less than $3,000 from here. And I will have my consistency with that. Good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining quite quickly already on the stream. Interesting situation here of a quick scalp. I'll take my quick shot into this, and I'm not going to request too much from it. Just a little liquidity, 4 points right there. Trading the big boy, we're trading the minis. And we're looking for a continuation here. Obviously, if it reverses, we're going to be out. But I'm just looking for a form of a squeeze right below 800s is my target. If it reverses, it could actually reverse slightly from the 800s. We almost got touch or take profit. What's happening here? There's like a one, you know, we have wicked into, but it didn't touch that. That's an ugly 1 minute candlestick, guys. Really ugly. And that's an ugly 1 minute candle. Yep. This is how we're sitting on the 5 minute. Obviously, it would be much better for me to... We also have the golden pocket here. This is a little bit too risky, guys. Which is why I'm gonna cut it away very soon. If this is gonna look ugly, I'm gonna cut it away here, and that's it, right? So I better accept a loss instead of dealing with any. Markets might easily come back into 79 here. At the same time, take the levels above the round number of 800. So yeah, well, if it decides to go for the gap, that's not going to be an easy day of trading for me. We got back-to-back days, 6 out of 6, 3 on Ticktick Trader, where we have a lot of money made, $15,000 distance to max loss. Yeah. Look at that one, it's running. It's running, guys. Exactly what I had earlier. And the take profit would have been touched, right? So the take profit would have been touched. Yep. We might get rejected here.
Order filled.
All the way into 780s. Going for the reversal trade here. But this is not looking too exciting for me.
Order filled.
Certainly not.
Order filled.
We came back all the way to the top of the wick on the 15. So let's see how it plays out around this level. We should see a few points down. We should see the price action having a form of rejection. This 5-minute should at least get back below 800s, and that would be a nice rejection. Turning it on red and then pushing it below 800s. But this is what it is right now. Quite interesting. We got 14 minutes to go for the scheduled news of the unemployment. We got the daily opening 826, so that's why kind of fearing that one too. We might push all the way to the daily opening again before we come down. So if we do that, my entry here is not justified if we do that. We're right around the daily opening here. What kind of reactions do we get? 825, 826. We got to that one so quickly. I wouldn't mind here a double top, which is what I would love to see. Even if it's not a double top, it could be a temporary retracement from here, creating a higher low or a double bottom like that. That would be one of the scenarios. This slow grinding to the upside without selling pressure that is realistically powerful is definitely not good for me. Right, all the little red candles to the downside are bought up so far. So I'm pretty much positioned pretty wrongly in this one. Stop loss is going to be right there, guys. Impossible to let this one run more. What a push we've been getting here. Basically, we're dealing with the daily opening at this point. Could see a 20-30 points flush from here, would be lovely. But I let my open position run quite a lot. We're going again. We are pushing again. This will be the
order filled.
Yep. We got stopped out. And possibly now it's gonna reverse. I think this is a great opportunity of reversal from here. Would definitely go for that.
Order filled.
Back into the 800s. As a temporary movement back into the golden pocket of the structure. 800s. Could also go much lower, but of course we have a big size here, so I don't necessarily want to play with that. 825, 1 micro. It's a good one. We've got an 828 short, 3 minis. The thing is, we also have the news in a few minutes. And that's going to be a lot of volatility, so not too excited about it. Yes, you can trade news on Tap 1 Futures. You can trade news on Ticktick Trader as well. Come on, let's go a little bit lower here, back into the 800s. We've got the golden pocket there. This 5-minute looks great so far. Not really expecting a significant rejection. And then the next 5-minute should get into our target if this is gonna hold on to the bears. A double top here type of trading, you know, it would be too easy, guys. You swept the highs of the daily openings. You did not cross the highs that we had earlier on the 40s. So you probably front run a lot of the people that We're waiting with limit orders above 40s. You engage them jumping into the position right now by FOMOing. You can trade news, you can DCA, you can do micro scalping as well, but you have to hold for at least 10 seconds. On Ticktick Trader, you don't need to hold for at least 10 seconds. You're free to trade in whatever way you want to trade. But for Tap 1 futures, at least, you know, 80% of your trades. I mean, you definitely do not want to have that 50% of your trades or near to that to be earned through micro scalping. You don't want to be in that position. It's considered by them abusing. So if you're trading before New York opens, each trade takes a lot of the time. Speaking about minutes, come on, let's just push into the target. We're going to increase the target a little bit down into the 800s right now. The giveaway is going to be on the stream. It's not over, guys. The giveaway has not started yet. Stop loss is going to be on my entry here. We're fine with that at the moment. I'd like to add a little more and maybe continue here. I'd like to see another 5-minute red candle.
Order filled.
Ooh, what a sell-off. And we just made some nice money with that one. We just made some nice money. Some nice recovery, guys. 1,650 bucks. And the market is pretty crazy. What happened here with the volatility, guys? Look at that. 1,650. So we recovered something. This was a good trade. I didn't give up on my shorts. I was pretty convinced about it. So I kept pushing for another short after. Took a big loss of 2,800. Look at this situation, guys. This would be very interesting to be reshorted.
Order filled.
Very interesting here for a reshort. All the way back to 70s. Especially with the news coming out very soon. All the way below. Wouldn't be bad to take the 74. Less than 4 minutes to go for the unemployment. Make sure to like the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. It has not been the best trading today so far. We're down 1,200, but we have a great time. Three minutes to go for the unemployment. Like to see the markets coming back into the wick here on the 780s. Adding
Order
a little
filled.
more to this.
Order
And
filled.
a little more. We got the unemployment claims. Come on, I like to see the markets around 780s. So I can play this fully safe with a break even put out. Expecting on this little bounce we had here, at least a retest of 780s. Come on. A minute and a half to go, guys. And we're a little bit overexposed here with 4
Order
contracts.
filled.
I sold a contract.
Order
I sold
filled.
another one, right? So we're left with 2 contracts here. Less than a minute to go till the news. We're pressuring basically. This 1 minute candlesticks are all wicking on the upper body of the candle nicely. So we might see a 20-30 points flush here right now, and that would be sufficient for me, or pretty much all the way down to 750s, 200 EMA wouldn't be bad. 750s. Let's go for 750. We got it on 757. Let's go with that. 757. Ten seconds for the news, guys. I'm gonna sell
Order
another
filled.
contract here. Oops. I didn't sold. I
Order
should have
filled.
sold. Let's see how's the market reacting on the news. What a nice wick. Time to
Order filled.
push down a little. Unemployment claims are pending. 222 as expected, basically exactly the same number as the forecast, as expected. So we've been taking liquidity above 818. Now let's see, can we take liquidity below 777? Right? Below 777. Come on. Unemployment came out exactly as expected on 222,000. And the market just wicked into 820s, but not much than that. It's still at the same price, around 800s. Look at that ugly price action. Stop loss moving above that wick. If we continue to push, I'm gonna be out.
Order filled.
And we pushed, guys. We pumped. Back to the daily opening. Back to the daily opening. Well, an ugly form, basically. Getting denied. You're not taking liquidity here at all. You're not coming back in this wick at all. Right? So this whole space has not been touched, which, based on the price action, I would have expected. Strong rejection. Watch the markets getting back right now. Goodbye, buddy. Take care.
Order filled.
Let's see how does the continuation brings us into the 56, 57 golden pocket, guys. Let's see how does it play out.
Order filled.
And the 200 EMA. It's a beautiful rejection we got, basically. So we've been just wicked out of the game. We have been wicked out
Order
of the game.
filled.
And we touched the loss, basically. We're going to move to Ticktick Trader. And we're going to take here about a 250k accounts right now. Tremendous price action here. Really undecided, so I'll have to wait it out for a moment. I'd like to see how this 5-minute closes. But this is clearly looking like a short rejection here.
Order filled.
Clearly. Let's go, everyone, to participate the giveaway we're doing today for Top 1 Futures and Ticktick Trader. You definitely have to like the video and be subscribed.
Order filled.
Yep, hoping for fireworks, but it has not been the time. It has not been the time yet for the fireworks. We're not seeing any of that continuation for the red candles on the rejectional side, so we're building beautiful but not delivering till the end. This is quite of a risky situation if we don't get rejected on this 5-minute candle we're dealing with right now, possibly breaking out of the whole thing and then running today, guys. So gotta be careful here. This is the level 27. Good morning, everyone. Welcome, Gunner. Welcome, guys. NPC, welcome, guys. We're gonna have fireworks today as well. We had a lot of the good trading happening this week.
Order filled.
This is a point that I would expect to hold. We could nicely see a retracement all the way below the liquidity that has been built. Right, so Even if you wick above, still expecting the price action to revisit these levels. Obviously, a continuation sits on the table. Unemployment might be the one sending us to the high. Anywhere I said it's going to be a pretty dangerous stop loss because of the liquidity we've got here on 36 and above. Yeah, it's going and it's flying. We just left a few space there on the closing of the candle.
Order filled.
And it's flying. Beautiful. We broke out. We broke out so far. So the daily opening and the double top risk did not succeed at all, taking us back basically for a retest. We have fair value gaps here. No, they have been actually retested and closed. Yeah, shorts have not been working today. We have been dealing with a different approach in the last couple of days that did function. We're 100 guys on the stream, guys. 100 great fellas on the live stream. Thank you for joining. Make sure to like the video, subscribe. We've got a giveaway today for the top 1 futures. Instant funding prop firm. We're trading the 150k, 400 bucks with a payout per cycle $5,000. You're buying basically for 400 bucks an instant funding, which means that the money you're making you are able to cash out. You're not going through the challenge. This is with a maximum discount available by using the code SCRAMBO. And you actually buy for 400 bucks, $6,000 worth of drawdown. Same story goes along with a Ticktick Trader, which is the other prop firm I'm trading. Here we've got Tradeovate and Ninja Trader as well as the platforms. And basically for 419 bucks, you're purchasing $6,000 drawdown as well here. So pretty good momentum. We're trading at 250k accounts here. We had about 16 grand above the max loss. Now we have 11. Good job. Seems like today I got blocked into trying to reshort this, but it was clearly speaking about the longs, and I was trading against my intuition, which is wrong. I got stuck into a mental game here. So we'll have to fix that, guys. We'll have to fix that. Nvidia opening above 103. Probably Nvidia crossing 104 and pushing much higher. Gold is surviving above the weekly opening. Looks great so far. Bitcoin, guys, had a retracement. It's down to 92,600s, but it's very close to the highs. Forcing a breakout might go for 96, 97. We got a form of rejection here on the NQ. Everywhere there is 20% consistency on both platform Top 1 and Ticktick. Payout policy For Ticktick Trader, no, it is 3,000 for 150k and 4,000 for the 250k, right? So those are the most purchased, 3 and 4. But there is a profit split, attention. There is a profit split, which is 80 to 20. So that means out of any withdrawal, you get 80% of that. 20% goes back to the live traders funding. Good job, Panagiotis, good job. I'm expecting an altcoin season in the upcoming months for the crypto space, so I am in positions. I am riding right now spot positions, a lot of the spot positions. For 50k, about $1,000 maybe, that's the payout. So for a, you know, $60-$70 extra spend on the account, instead of having 1,000, you go to 3,000 payout. Much better for $60 extra on the 150k. But all the platforms are great that I am performing on. Tap on Futures is also having great numbers and stats. This is what we traded basically our 250k account, guys. Have a look into the numbers. This is where we are. Today we're down with 4,000, but overall we're having a great time. We're this month $11,000, and all the weeks, despite we had a loss on every week, we're green. All the weeks were like that. I'm not expecting to have no losses. I don't think that's realistic. But this is the situation here. That's an interesting rejection we have. We can nicely get back into the daily opening 826 very nicely. I think that would be an easy scalp. On Ticktick, the 150k or the 250k accounts are the best. In terms of ratio, with the price, payout, you have drawdown as well. Yes, there is a threshold for Ticktick. The threshold means you have to achieve 5% of the balance in terms of 5% of the account size. And then whatever you make above that can be cashed out as high as the maximum payout each cycle, right? So above 5%, whatever you make above 5%, you can take it out. Yes, I've been taking payouts from Ticktick. They are online for 3 years. It's a beautiful sell-off here, guys. I've missed reshorting here, the retest. 860s, 857 would have been beautiful. And we just touched basically the daily opening on 827. Now we can very nicely come all the way into 800s. I think any little push we get here is going to be sold off. That's what I'm going to do. Tap on futures is different. You can withdraw from your threshold, but the threshold starts basically when you make 2%, only 2% of the account size. So for example, the 150k that I'm trading, let's have a look into the performance stats here for the 150k that I'm trading. you start on 150,000, and once you achieve 153, which means 3,000 profit, you're able basically to request a payout. But eventually you would like to make more because you want to still have resources after cashing out left in the account, sufficient resources for you to not lose the account straight away. You know, kind of obvious, right? I think this is gonna
Order filled.
get a little bit lower here. Around 800s. So for tap one is a lot easier. What a push we got, guys. Stop loss is gonna be right there for me. That's kind of the maximum I would take. But this is a pretty terrible push we had here right after my entry. There is no continuation for the moment. That's not really a good sign at all. I have been doing today a lot of counter trading. Totally out of the range. 823, that's a good long. If you succeed on 823, that's a good job. Free humanity. At the end, when you want to request the payout, that is the time you need to have your 20% consistency rule. Only when you request the payout. In order to discover how does the consistency works, you have to see one of my videos. I have a video on my channel about how does the consistency should be calculated, so that helps you. You want to see how does the consistency works. OG Maximus, which means that your highest day should not be worth more than 20% of the total profits you make. Right? So if you make $1,000 total profits, then the highest day should be and should not be more than $200. If it's more than $200, then you have to make total profits
Order
more.
filled.
Because in that way, we touch the max loss. In that way, you are not gonna, in that way, you're going to have your highest day less than 20%. Going towards the next one. This is in sitting in profit as well. Let's have a look into the stats. So we had a pretty bad day at the start on the 14th and then continued nicely. Putting together some numbers, we have 254,000 in the account, which means $4,400 above the original balance.
Order filled.
I'm happy reshorting this. I think we're breaking below 820s. I think it's coming down to the daily opening. Thank you guys, appreciate it. You see a lot of reviews, tutorials, and educational materials on my channel, and with any question, feel free to reach out. Maximum discount you're gonna get with a coupon code SCRAMBO at the checkout on both places. You're gonna get maximum discount. Today we've been non-stop in losses with the shorts. This is crazy. This is crazy the way I've been trading today. Insane. So you saw my numbers. That's not the way I'm usually trading. But today is insane. If we don't reject here, this could turn pretty bad once again, guys. Could push for the highs of 60s, 70s. I'm
Order
out of
filled.
this there. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. None of the shorts I tested and I wanted to do during this whole movement here functioned. None of that. Not a good day. Usually we have better days. Even on the, big account here, we've lost, well, we still got $9,000 above the max loss. Even this way, all the weeks are green, even with a loss like that this week. So it takes us a little longer to get to the payout by doing so. Seems like every 4 to 5 days there is a... Look at that. We got a pressure now.
Order filled. Order filled.
Come on. Thank you, Zong. Nico, you want to get to 877. That's gonna kill me pretty hard. I'm still expecting here a form of sell-off, so we'll see. We might get 877, but I hope we will see something below 823 a little bit earlier.
Order filled.
We're doing our giveaway today on an instant funding account for the top 1 futures. Come on, let's go for a flush here. Like this is a perfect setup from the price action standpoint to go for a flush. Perfect setup. $765, that's what you want. Master trader, that would not be bad at all. We've got a huge position out here. And we don't need much from this. It's just the 5-minute is always pointing here for a continuation. Time to trade again below the daily opening, 826. Time to trade below that. Revisit the golden pocket here we had. Let's go, guys. It's gonna be a nice giveaway today. A lot of the fellas out here, 100 people watching. Make sure to like the video, guys, and be subscribed. Also, let me share with you the links one by one. So the very important part is our Discord community. You want to be up on our Discord community. Chat, I'm sending you the link. You keep in touch with all the giveaways, with all the streams, with all the materials, educational materials we're posting. We're also streaming from Monday to Friday.
Order filled.
You enter the giveaway by being on the stream. I'm going to tell you more details a little later. So for now, you have to be on the stream. The giveaway is going to happen on the stream, guys. Let's see this rejection we just got here. Are we going to stick to this? It seems like on the 1 minute, guys, we've got a form of resistance line here, right? I think you guys would agree with me here. Yep. It is. We're not gonna tolerate basically any form of stupidity. These are the guidelines. We're gonna do fireworks for losses as well when I will have a prop firm, when I'm gonna own a prop firm, right? And I'm gonna enjoy basically when I have losses on my own prop firm. I'm gonna put fireworks. Nah. We are pushing. We are pushing again, and I'm gonna cut this away. In the highs, I gotta cut it away if we're pushing. It's gonna be later today. The giveaway is gonna be a little later today. We're gonna still trade. This is looking pretty ugly here. A little later today, guys, for the giveaway. That's what's going to happen. Not an issue, fellas. Everyone is definitely free to trade on its own with the goods, with the bads. We just have to be respectful. And you guys have a lot to learn as well from goods and from the bads as well. So this is a very important thing when it comes down to watching form of serious level of stream, that you also learn from the mistakes. And you should learn a lot more from the mistakes that I do. That should help you a lot. Yes, you have to be during the live stream to be part of the giveaway, because we are going to play a game where you will have to guess a number. right? So we're gonna play that game where you will have to guess the number, guys, which is why you have to be on the stream to say the number on the chat. We're gonna do that today, a little later. We've got this year a few grand in payouts. We are this year in minus with the payouts. On prop firms, we are this year in minus so far. We are not sitting on plus this year, basically. I'm only trading instant funding. In terms of day trading, as a part-time, and my full-time job since 2014 is swing trader, crypto swing trader. I bought Bitcoin in 2014, and that's what I do full-time. That's the bread and butter. Day trading is still in my beginnings of my journey. Definitely not the best at day trading, definitely not claiming that at all. So you guys are watching someone which is not considering itself unbeatable. We are all in a specific stage of our learning process, or learning stage, let's put it that way. And from there we help each other and advance. Yeah, today I was against the trend today. I didn't recognize sufficiently the trend. Could have cut my losses a little early. But usually that is not part of my style, as you saw the numbers in the account. Even if I have a bigger loss that comes in every 4 or 5 days, you saw the weekly performance is sitting on green, so that is not really affecting me at the moment. Yeah, we've got good days and bad days, of course, so it's not an issue, guys. If you've been following me, you definitely know about. There's a lot of the new people that came in that didn't saw the previous streams and they don't know me, which is totally fine. A lot of the people joined because we have a giveaway. The giveaway is for Top 1 Futures instant funding prop firm. I'm going to attach you the link basically for those of you that would like to grab your accounts. So Scramble, Coupon, pretty much everywhere, guys, even on Ticktick, whatever place. Tomorrow we organize a giveaway for Ticktick as well, and we give out a bigger account tomorrow, 50,000. It's gonna be a bigger one tomorrow. That's worth 341 bucks. We're pumping again, guys. This is crazy. What a poor market action and price action for the shorts out here. And at the time I stop trading shorts, and if I do this, you'll see how much money there's going to be made out of shorts. So time to see the dip here. Time to let this one run. Time to drink our green tea and make $3,200 in this one. Come on, baby. Drop this one down to 818. That 1 minute closing looks nice. We're not using any stop loss is going to be moved. It's going to be trailed above the previous candle. If we break above that, probably we're going to run, which is why I'm going to trail it over there. I mean, even if this market structure is not continuing to my targets, then obviously this is a disaster. Target has been moved a little bit lower, trading 9 minis. On which prop firm does it say insufficient funds? Camille. We might be able to help you. Let us know. Thank you guys for joining. Appreciate it. Hopefully it's going to be fireworks time. I mean, this is looking pretty nice for a continuation downwards. If we don't get an ugly push into my trailing stop loss, 850. Come on, time to drop this. 815. Let's go, guys. We are at the very limit of a cliff. And then watch this one. You might say that this is almost a convinced situation to fall below the structure we've got here. But this is a pretty ugly situation, guys. Look at this. Rejections all the way. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. 9 minis. You need an extra. An extra large cup. Come on. You want a nosedive. Aren't you taking any liquidities below the supports? None of the squeeze we had in the... Since I got into the stream today, none of the squeezed. Against the longs. Nothing against the longs. Look at that, guys. It's pumping from there. It's going. Instead of sinking, it's going. We are doing our 25k account giveaway for Tap 1 Futures today. Instant funding account. Well, this is looking terrible here. Should have been taking and breaking those 20s. The moment I give up on shorts, we're gonna downtrend. I've been shorting in the last hour, and it has been pretty bad today. One of those days where you just lose whatever. So now, we got 18 minutes to go for the US opening. The moment I give up on this trade, it's gonna sink. Daily opening is where we have actually reacted, guys. Daily opening around 24, 25. We did not broke below that. Come on. Two decent rejections there on the 1 minute with a possibility of continuation here. Time to materialize those rejections and continue. $45, pretty good rejection here on 45 up to the 50s. We've been seeing that. Look at this, guys. Pretty good rejections there. And do we have the fireworks? Prepare. You gotta prepare. Come on. That was a beautiful 1 minute we just closed. That was a beautiful 1 minute we just closed on the 1 minute. Come on. Wow. We don't want to do none of that. Daily opening confirming here a lot of the times on the 1 minute. Fully unjustified. We are doing a giveaway today, guys. Come on, let's go with this one. With this candle we've got here, I would actually increase my size, but I don't need more contracts. I mean, I'm gonna mess up my consistency by making too much money. We have a realized loss here of 500 bucks, so 3,200 would be sufficient if we touch the target, but this is not looking good for me, guys. I mean, this is looking already a high level of uncertainty here. And I no longer want to be part of that. So I'm gonna eliminate 5 contracts.
Order filled.
I sold 5 contracts. And I decreased the risk level here. We're sitting on 4 minis. Trading the big boy, being up there with 9 is quite a lot when we have been hesitating so much here. Possibly this is going back up if this daily sticks and holds like that. Daily opening so far looks... I'm exiting here fully.
Order filled.
We accepted about 400 bucks loss here. It failed. So many opportunities all the way right there to flush below, right? So many opportunities there to take some liquidity below, but you see the markets are not always taking the liquidity game. Had to accept the minor loss. This is a big account, so it has a lot in it. We're trading bigger numbers. Thank you guys for joining. Appreciate it. Let's do some top 1 futures trading as well on smaller accounts here. This is looking likely for a decent breakout. To the upside, of course. We have some levels here. Let me share with you. So monthly opening is sitting on 19,411. It's 600 points. It's too far away. Weekly opening is a lot lower, 18,306. But the fact that we had here a trend and we nicely broke out in 15 minutes and we have reconfirmed that, and that's the place we also confirmed above the daily VWAP. This is not looking bearish. There is some untouched fair value gap. We're left around the 19,000 from here. There is some fair value gap liquidity left there. So 160 points would not be a big deal for us to deliver. Gotta wait it out here for a clear direction, I would say. Pretty uncertain for me at this point. Even the 15-minute no longer looks that bearish. 1 minute is something I'd like to see. But let me just modify things here a little bit. Look at the nice confirmations here on the daily opening. And then we got this trend here, guys. Let me see how is the fixed range volume profile in this market structure. It's situated on 836.
Order filled.
Let's see how does it look like here. We're basically finding support on the fixed range volume profile line, 836. Can we get a push from here into the 50s? Shouldn't chase in general anything for sure. Which is why overall we're in green. And that's great news. Stop loss on my entry. Are we gonna have the first round of fireworks here? We're gonna trade our
Order
Ticktick
filled.
account in this case scenario as well, going for a little scalp. Not requesting much from this.
Order filled.
I'm
Order
out.
filled.
We recovered something here and we take profit on the top one futures too, so that one is definitely deserving. Finally. Great job, right? Just for the love of entertainment, even though. We broke out. We traded a breakout here. Good job, everyone. So we actually cut a little bit early on that. As we were doing bigger size, so we've been scalping, but that's still satisfying. We've been $725, as you can see. 5 minis. Make sure to stick with me, guys. We're doing the giveaway today. Appreciate it, guys. Let's go. So we pretty much broke the 1-to-1, 1-by-1 back trades we had. We broke the mirror. 574 here. Would be happy to make a little more, so I'm gonna wait it out and see how does the market deals in the next minutes. 1 minute looks interesting. No liquidity grabbed below the daily opening. What a strange situation. For example, there they saved the market, and I had a nice short here. Usually with a such 1 minute candle that represents strong momentum and impulsive price action means at least a continuation, but when you touch the opening levels and other pivot points, it seems like things can get really ugly. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Hope you have monetized this move somehow. We're touching the resistance here at the top on the 1 minute, but obviously with the opening coming out very soon, very likely the liquidity is going to be grabbed from the highs. The high of the day sits around 865. What a beautiful selling pressure there. What a beautiful 1 minute dump. 4 minutes to go for the US opening. Make sure to like and subscribe. We've got the giveaway. You're welcome, Samir. Zach, I'm going to look into the numbers you've got. I'm going to verify the numbers that you've got on the Discord community we have. Look at the sell-off. Look at the sell-off. And a 5 minute. How does it look like? Pretty ugly. Pretty ugly, but that is around the openings. Let's see, how much do we have to make here maximum, or can we make here maximum? 1,672 if I want to keep the same consistency. This is how much we have to make maximum. So there is still $1,100 possibility here to make money. And then on the other account as well, let's see how much do we have the biggest day. The biggest day is 3,380. So that's how hard I can push this one too. 1,100 and 3,300. The buying pressure here is insane, so we might get some movements below the liquidity we built with the opening, guys. Below the liquidity on the daily opening. It's quite ugly, but at the same time liquidity stays above 1,865, so we're quite in a very ugly place.
Order filled.
Jumping into a quick entry here, guys, for the liquidity in the highs. quick long trade over there. I'm gonna be fast here. If needed manually, I'm gonna get out. Come on, let's just go a little bit. This is a good opportunity from my understanding for a market push here. And
Order
I'm out.
filled.
Beautiful. So we only made about, it seems like we only made $225. So we are on break even with the account. One minute to go, guys. Look at this. A lot of buying pressure here. Since we confirmed on the daily VWAP, it's just going nuts. Hope you're having a great time, an amazing day out there. We've got our instant funding giveaway today on the live stream, so you want to stick with us. It's going to be a Tap 1 Futures instant funding account. We also have the unemployment claims categorized as bullish based on the way they came out today, 222, so just like expected. 10 seconds to go. Look at a crazy move we printed already. And the opening bell. We got the opening bell. Let's see how does the market behaves here. Can we see the markets below 824, below the daily opening?
Order filled.
I've shorted this one a little. Not much, a single contract. Come on. That would be a beautiful trade, guys. Putting my stop loss to my entry.
Order filled.
We got stopped out. There is a lot of buying pressure. Indeed, MPC World. I was around $500 to $600, but then $825. I am hunting that $825, guys. A lot of absorption. That's right. Very ugly here. How do we have the market? What's happening on the S&P? Opening below daily VWAP, right? So we might push into that 403. Previous day, I'm sorry guys, previous day, 403. What's happening on Nvidia? Opening with a little gap, but then coming down, of course, filling up. Have a look into this one, guys. Whatever pressure to the upside we get, re-shorted. Thinking about it. Might function, right? Whatever little move to the upside here, I'm going to re-short that. If we get anything around, 80s or 82, let me set a limit order here around I don't even have time to
Order
set limit
filled.
orders. This is running. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Feel great. Even though it has not been the best day of trading, feeling great about it overall speaking.
Order
This is a good
filled.
entry that we've got here. Looking for a push. Looking for a cliff here. All the way to 800s.
Order filled.
Adding a little more to this. Gonna go with a limit order around 889. This is looking pretty ugly. I cut it away. If we don't get stock here, putting my stop loss above that. Time
Order
to see the
filled.
market's dumping. I don't need that much of a take profit. Back to the daily opening, guys. 825 is pretty much sufficient for my take profit. We're doing a giveaway, guys, today. Thank you for joining. What a crazy price action here. Once we get into the 40s, 50s, I'm gonna move my stop loss to my break even. Come on. Beautiful. Let's move the stop loss to break even. What a tremendous buyback. No. We would actually be too tight over there with a stop loss on break even. We would be too tight. Let's give it a little room, guys. And it's going all the way back to the top. It's going all the way back to the top.
Order filled.
And we got subbed out there. This is an impossible. This is an impossible price action that we've got. Look at those crazy 5-minute wicks that we have. Wow. At this point, this might easily go for 1.61 extension or number 2 Fibonacci on 950s. At this point, this is tremendously strong. So no shorts today at all. Nothing works to the shorting side. You don't get 2 candles in a row. There's no momentum, guys, for shorts. No momentum. And it has been like that even after the opening. Nothing has changed with that.
Order filled.
Watch the markets doing a cliff here instead of running for the continuation. Look at that. This is... Have to put my stop loss there. This is brutal. What a buying pressure we got right there, guys. This is crazy. We are pretty heavy. Breaking above 900s. Come on. Let's do this, guys. Stop loss below the candle we are trading right now. If we get rejected, I have to be out. Stop loss on my entry. Come on, just a little bit higher there. I'm out of this.
Filled.
Had to secure that, guys. Had to secure that. We made some money on that one. 690 bucks. We had to secure that. Made some money with that long. Exactly, buddy. Longs are the ones that have been functioning since the moment I got into the stream today. Pretty weird because I saw this confirmation here. We broke out of the trending line. We saw the daily VWAP. We saw the 200 days EMAs. Everything was supporting. Yet I kept shorting throughout the day quite a few times. In an unjustified form. But this is part of the learning curve. Shouldn't be difficult today. Nvidia probably is going to break out here, guys, on the 5-minute structure that we've got. That is the top for the Nvidia. There's a form of rejection coming in from a supply zone there. This is a 5-minute supply. Started trading above the daily VWAP as well, so gotta keep that in mind. Pretty bad day, but if these bad days are coming around every 4 or 5 days of good ones that we had, is not an issue. We're building positively the whole thing. Even for example here, guys, $6,200 loss in this one. We're still above $9,000 from the original balance. So we had about 15 grand. And if we look into the performance stats, even this way, all the weeks are green. We had a such loss in all the weeks. And without, it would have been a lot in a week. Without a such day. We don't have more than a such loss in a week. And usually this is taking me 2 days to recover. 2, maybe 3 days. So we've got a good ratio. Yet the losses are let to be run too much. That's right. I agree with you over there. We got into the 950s, I was telling you, on the extension 2 Fibonacci. So pretty wild times. Pretty wild times. Let's go for a higher time frame, 15 minute, and see what's happening here. We're trading above the daily high today. We're trading above everything. Maybe we're going for yesterday high, which is around this level. 168. This is not easy to be traded. You could always see a 30-40 points flush. Yeah, 15 minute looks great to revisit yesterday's high. And of course, we still have tomorrow, which could be a retest of the monthly high, 19,411. On the 25th, tomorrow on the Friday, that would be something we could think about, guys. Closing near yesterday's high. And then tomorrow going with a gap. Same price action like we did today. Tomorrow you push above monthly high. You pretty much open the doors. Let's see, how does the weekly VWAP looks like. We're trading way above that. We're trading way above. And then let's see the VWAP of monthly. Let's see the monthly one. How does it look like? Sitting on 445. Oh, we're looking great, guys. Back to the daily. Tomorrow we've got a giveaway as well. Thursday and Friday. we're having the giveaways. So make sure to like the video, guys, and subscribe. This is the first condition. DCA enjoyer, I'm gonna respond you basically very soon. You can already cash out from the moment on Tap 1 futures. You can already cash out from the moment you get to 3,000. You can already cash out from that moment. It's just that you're gonna be left without resources once you cash out. Ricardo, reach out to me on private message. Direct message me on Discord. I'm gonna reach out for you. You have to be here for the live stream. It's gonna be guess the number type of a giveaway. You will have to guess a number. I'm gonna tell you the rules very soon. You have to be here. And that's the number one condition besides liking the video and subscribing. About a breakout here with Nvidia, guys. So on a next few days approach, I'm definitely thinking about Nvidia getting into the gap we have here. We got a massive gap right there sitting above 100, above 107 all the way up to 112. And the way we have been opening things around here, this is likely going to that level. Obviously not expecting from the price action to deliver that. Today, we've got tomorrow, Friday, and we've got next week. So I'm definitely expecting, basically, in a bullish context, next week to get back into the gap above 107.30 Nvidia. Crazy price action here. Pretty uncertain about any longs that I would do, but at the same time pretty uncertain about and totally uncertain in terms of shorts. I mean, we could play some numbers here. With a single contract short at this point. That might be an interesting structure around the 900s. A little scalp out here.
Order filled. Order filled.
$19. We'll put a limit order there. Nah. Actually, 2 limit orders. On the 7th and on the 9th, as soon as we take the highs of the 19,000. Could be a decent reversal point to over 963. Just to squeeze some of the longs. I mean, we've got fellas that are, based on the price action, overextended. It's kind of sufficient FOMO at this level.
Order filled.
But we'll see if the market wants to react to that. One of the positions have been failed. One of the position has been failed. Let's see if we can get 20-30 points squeezing to the other side as well. Or simply this is totally refused.
Order filled.
Adding a little more to this there. Come on. Give me a nice cliff, right?
Order filled.
What a crazy buying pressure so far. Time to see this one sinking all the way down to 66, 67.
Order filled. You're gonna put a stop loss right below the 30s. But this Order
is wild,
filled.
and it has been stopped out. What a madness. This is total madness. Good job, guys. So let's go ahead and talk about the giveaway. Let's go ahead and push the giveaway, everyone. Let's go, guys. Let's go chat with the giveaway. I'm done with the trading today. Let's go with the giveaway. Tap 1 futures. Instant funding account of $25,000. We are sharing it. Let me just bring back the microphone. Let me tell you how does the giveaway works. It's the usual form, guys. you have to guess the number. We're right now around 84, 85 number, 85 fellas out here. So we're gonna do 50 from between 0 to 50. I'm gonna write down a number, as usually. We have been doing this giveaways quite a few times. We're actually doing it weekly, guys, which is why you have to follow me and be nicely out here with us on the live stream. So I'm gonna think about a number between 0 and 50. The first one guessing the number is gonna be the only winner. I'm gonna do a screenshot of the chat, and you're gonna have the proof right there on my Discord. Right, so only the first one guessing the number, which is why you have to prepare your number. And then at the time, don't write anything. Don't write anything now. Do not write anything. Do not write anything now. I'm gonna tell you when. I'll tell you when, guys. Just wait. Stop it. You gotta stop this. I'll tell you when. I'm gonna press in the chat. I'm gonna say in the chat start. And from the moment you see in the chat start and you hear me, that is the moment you can paste your number. But wait. Wait for the signal. First, I have to write the number. So between 0 and 50 can be also 0 and 50 as well. And just like I said, the first winner is the only one qualifying. You have to like the video and subscribe to the channel. These are the tasks. Now, let me quickly think about it. Like, do not write anything yet, guys. Do not write anything yet. Be prepared. I'm gonna leave you 5 seconds right now to prepare yourself. 5 seconds and prepare. Between 0 and 50, one number. Let's go. Let me see your number, guys. Let me see your number. 5 more seconds. Only one per person. Not more than that. Alright guys, so I'm gonna draw a line and that's gonna be the end. No numbers will be accepted below the line on the chat. I'm gonna draw a number, it's gonna be the end. I'm gonna draw the line. There you go, guys. So let me share with you which is the number. Number 21, guys. This is the number 21. And I think I saw that 21. I think I saw that 21. Let me see which is the first one with 21, starting from the top. We've got 19, we've got 17, we've got 22. And the first one is Kieran Millis. You are the winner, buddy. You are the winner, buddy. Good job. Let's go with a round of applause and a round of fireworks. What a great time for our friend. Beautiful. Let's go, guys. He got the 21. Good job. So you have to reach out on direct message on my Discord. You have to drop me a message on Discord to claim your account. And we take it forward, guys. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, and we continue tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna have another live stream. We're gonna give out a Ticktick Trader instant funded account of $50,000 and continue next week with the giveaways. Right, so it's going to be great, guys, surely. Thank you for watching, appreciate it. To wrap up the things, it has not been the best day for sure. In terms of trading, it has definitely not been the best days. But we have been productive on the learning and educational side. We also had an all-time high in terms of concurrent viewers. So 116 people viewed us the most at the same time, which is the highest. And I definitely appreciate you guys. Thank you. We have 116 people viewing the most, and we have right now around 68 likes, which is great. Appreciate it once again for being here with me. Looking forward to it. Any questions, reach out on our Discord. Any situation, reach out to me for any kind of a help. Have a good time, and you can go ahead with the maximum discounts. Always Scramble coupon code. Take care. We'll talk to you tomorrow.